Welcome back, boys and some girls. So, you're interested in playing Baldur's Gate 3 from Wish, huh? Let me tell you what I have about it. First, the story. There is not much of the story in the demo. From what I did play, the story is set in a steampunk 1800 city. In the demo, you play one quest that makes you get 3 patients into the city's hospital, and it's not that simple. You have to tell them how to do it, what to do. Each one of them needs to complete something specific, so you can actually get them to agree to come into the hospital. And you can tackle this in a few ways. You can persuade them to do it, you can trick them by lying to them, or I don't know, intimidating, stuff like that. Or you can simply do as they ask. One guy actually stands as a pillar for like a roof, which is kind of funny, and you can do a bunch of stuff before he agrees to go. Another guy defend his like street, and if you go take care of the thugs that are actually threatening the street, he agrees to come. Or you can like trick him to say that yeah, I'm gonna take care of it, but you actually don't. There's a bunch of stuff you can do, and I kind of really like it. From whatever story we do have in the demo, it does seem interesting, and you have plenty of dialogue choices that actually make sense. You have like being angry, being nice, doing whatever they want, deceiving, tricking, everything seems to be there. Actually, I like the decisions. However, the UI is pretty janky, and the lack of voice acting make everything feel pretty scuffed, hence the Baldur's Gate 3 joke. One small thing that bothered me while playing this is that some people dress very classy and nice, and some people are dressed like homeless, and they're right next to one another with no relation to what part of the city it is. It might be because they want just to show you like the NPCs in the demo, and they will be shown like the classier people in like a different part of the city. It could be that, but if it's not, then I don't know, kind of bothered me. For the gameplay, we have a pretty normal turn-based system, nothing too crazy. A system that allows you to move and attack separately, as well as giving you all the regular stuff that we have. Basic attacks, skills, passive traits, and you know, the rest, nothing too special. When you create a character, you actually choose a class, trait, and attributes, which you can spread however you want, but you cannot change after a creation, so you need to be careful what you choose. The appearance of the character has a very nice diversity. You can choose from a bunch of stuff, but in the demo you can only choose from humans and elves. I assume it's gonna be more. There are more races in the game, like NPCs, so I'm gonna guess you can play more races. For performance, I think it's the most negative part of this game. It's just horrible. At so many FPS drops, dialogue takes years in between pages. Every time you press, like you can press 1, 2, 3, 4 depending on which choice you want, or I think up to 6 choices you can have in a chat maybe, and depending on which button you press, then it's gonna go into that line. But it takes years, and you're never sure if you actually pressed it or if you didn't. It takes like 3 or 4 seconds between presses, and it's very scuffed, very annoying. It's gonna lead to a bunch of like wrong decisions. Besides that, I also got stuck in many loading screens. I got stuck like, I don't know, like a few minutes. I just went to do some stuff, I came back, it still didn't work, and I had to restart the game. Every time I pressed tab it happened. I don't know why, what's wrong with the game, but it did. So overall, performance is pretty horrible. I hope they change it like very much, especially the dialogue problem. I think maybe the dialogue and the FPS problem are like the most concrete problem that need to be changed. Alright, so it's a very short one, but from the very short demo, it's like a 1 hour, 60 something minutes for the full demo, and I played it and it took me a bunch like of times because I have to restart and wait for the loading screen and stuff. So I'm guessing it's even, if you just play the quest, you're gonna do it like half an hour. I explored the city a bit, spoke to random NPCs just for the sake of seeing how it works actually. And yeah, the story is pretty interesting. I don't really know what's like the main storyline is, but how they do the storytelling, and you have an option to actually be the bad guy in the story, or you can be like the good guy in the story. You can basically, as I said previously, you can trick all the patients to come into the hospital, and when you do, shocking, you find out the doctor actually pit them like in a fight against one another and make people like bet on it. And then another doctor like confronts you, and then you can choose who to help, like the normal doctor, because he kind of tricked you. It's kind of annoying. I hope they don't do it for the rest of the story, because it's like when he tells you like to do this stuff, when he gives you the quest, every second word is like, oh, need you to help me make them fight. No, to get them better. It's like, come on, make him lie to me better. It's like, you know, you're doing something stupid, which is gonna lead you to doing like repenting or for what you're doing. I guess that's like supposed to be funny or something, but it's not. Nothing really seems to be funny. Seriously, I just hope they don't do this kind of stuff for the rest of the game, because it's very annoying. Just if a character gonna lie to me, then yes, just lie to me. He doesn't need to like show that he's lying at the moment. It's gonna be even like more emotional and more, it's gonna have more weight when I'm gonna find out later on he actually lied to me, and not like on the spot, like when he's giving me the actual quest. I know, okay, I know I'm gonna have to do something different to redo what I'm doing right now. Yeah. Anyway, it's a very interesting AA turn-based RPG. I think it's gonna be very heavily story-based, and it's gonna be set up in arcs from what it seems. I don't really know, again, just 1 hour of demo. Gameplay is pretty fun, if a bit too slow, I would guess. That's my opinion right now. And I don't think the game will reveal anything new to the genre. Everything in here already been done a couple of times. I think the story will be the main aspect of the game, whatever will draw people in. Again, the combat, it's there, it's turn-based, you have everything in there. It's not like done to perfection. I've played other games, and I don't mean Baldur's Gate 3, obviously Baldur's Gate 3, but other turn-based games, I think played even better than this combat. So the combat is not the main stuff, but it is decent. You have all the movement stuff and jumping and skills, you know. Again, nothing new. And my last hope, or my last point, is I really hope there's gonna be voice acting. Very much, I really do hope so. The game already feels scuffed as it is. Just, I know it's hard. Even if it's AI voice acting, that's gonna be fine. I know that, I don't even know who does it, but I guess they're like a small company. Even AI voice acting is gonna be great. So please, just add some kind of voice acting. It's gonna make the game way better. But that's it, yeah. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, thank you. If you didn't, then I don't even know why you're here still. Keep stay safe. See you in the next one. Bye bye.